What's going on, family? Peace, love, and happiness. Skavlad here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm sending you all peace, joy, happiness, love, abundance, prosperity, wealth, fulfillment, success. Take it all, embrace it all, embody it all. Fill up me cat. Always pops in for a cameo in these videos. And of course, we got Stanley on the my bed. He's chilling too. So welcome. Okay, today we're gonna talk about cycles, seasons, phases of life in general, right? Because for me, on my experiences, I know that it's not just a straight line. It wouldn't be fun if it was a straight line, right? And even in those moments that you're like, shit, why am I alive? Why is this happening to me? Why does it always seem so negative and going down? But then when you overcome that and when you make it through, sometimes you don't even realize, you don't look back and be like, wow, I made it through that. So you got to celebrate that. You celebrate that like everything is moving. It's a constant flow of energy. It's a constant roller coaster. And roller coasters are fun. I haven't been on one in like 2 years because Canada's Wonderland, that's where I live. I live near Toronto in Canada. They haven't been open, obviously, because of what's been going on, but I do hope they open this summer because that's fun. Like roller coasters are fun, but they're scary, and like if you're afraid of heights, I mean, I try and push my fears, like I'm afraid of heights, but I'll still look over the edge of like a 20-30 foot cliff because it gives you that exhilarating feeling, and you just got to take the action right away, right? So like we're always up, we're always down. If we can maintain like at least some type of contentment, some type of balance and level and surrender when you're in your up and downs, doesn't mean you can't enjoy. That's what I've been so like caught up in. It's like, I want to feel excitement. It's like, well, if I can feel so sad and depressed in the low phases, why can't I enjoy that and be grateful for it? But also, why can't I enjoy and be excited about things? It's like, just because you're excited doesn't mean you're not present or like so caught up in trying to be present. It's like, yo, if I'm excited to cuddle with my cat, I'm a cuddle with him, I'm a pet him, see, he likes it, why can't I like it, right? But if there's the bad, so-called, whatever you want to label it, negative, enjoy it, and it's hard to enjoy it, feel it, don't take it even too personal with yourself. If you cause there, you feel that way, it's like, don't take it personal. It's not you, it's a message. Maybe something's coming up and you need to hone in on these specific healing aspects in your life. And once again, it's a journey. It's going to take time. You got to remind yourself this shit. And that's why it's good to have like positive affirmations you say. Things that uplift your mood so you can optimize how you want to feel. You can have a little bit more control in the uncontrollable, I guess you could say, right? Because if you're up, maybe you'll have a little more control. You'll optimize your subconscious. You'll optimize, how can I have more control over feeling good? And that's where like alchemy comes in, or like making the best out of the worst situations and letting it be, letting go of how everything's going to play out. But you can still have desires. You can still be like, yo, I fucking want that motorcycle. And I do. I truly want a motorcycle, as I have it right here. That's my motorcycle. I ride it every day. No, but I do want another motorcycle this year. I had one a few years back. And it's okay. It's okay to want shit. It's okay to have desires and take action. And it's like, it's okay. I want money, just because don't want to work a specific job, or I don't want to work for someone anymore, doesn't mean that I won't. It's like, I'm still set on my goals. It's like, people are 22. Oh, I'm 22. People are 25. People are 30. People are 40. And it's like, they don't want to be where they are. And it's like, for sure, I feel that. I understand. I come from that place of like the down mode, or the where you don't see so much progress happening, even though it is. That's ultimately what it is, right? Focus on one priority and go from there. And then all the other priorities will kind of align. So like, focus on one thing. You want money? Go get money. Still make sure you have time for yourself. Focus on yourself. Make sure you're occupied, you're being productive. But just because you're productive doesn't mean you have to be busy. Right? It's like, you could film a video, you could edit it, then you could go for a walk. Then you take a little break. like a 20-minute break, and then you go bang, 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 bang stuff out. But it doesn't mean you're rushing, doesn't mean you're impatient. It means you're in a phase, you're in a season. And I've noticed that too. Like I get seasonal depression for the most part because there's no sun out here for the most part when it's in winter in Ontario. I'm going to be straight up, like there's not much sun. When there is, I try and enjoy it the most I can. I'm out there all day. Unless it's low cold, then it's hard to be out there, right? But now it's summer, so it's going to be more sun, more heat, more color, more vibrancy in the trees and the flowers and the plants and the landscape, the scenery. And that's the season, right? And then this is spring, so I'm going to be planting my garden. I'm going to be watching the rain. I went for a run today in the rain, and that helps like get in that mindset of is a season. Everything is always moving. Nothing's permanent. Just like we're not permanent. We're going to die at some point. And whether you accept it or not, it doesn't matter. Just live your life. Don't be reckless, but you can still live your life. You can take chances, take risks, and know that you're not always going to be here because you're always moving. It's always stages, cycles, seasons to this life that we're living. And it's just about embracing that. You know, it's like not trying to control so much like, I got to get this shit done. It's like, yo, I'll be honest. I didn't want to get a job. Not because I'm lazy. Not because I'm... whatever the case may be, right? It's like I like working hard. I like putting in shit, but I need to make sure I'm right mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and then this is financially, right? So I start. It's not like money even solves all the problems, but it can solve certain problems. It can help teach you things. There's a lesson in everything, and lesson in every phase, cycle, season. You can always learn something, and it doesn't mean you're always out there looking for like the meaning or the fucking purpose and everything. To be more present with it and just observe, just feel, just live, but don't obviously focus too much on the future. Don't stress about the past. It's over. But still, you can still plan. You can still do stuff. You can still live your life and enjoy and embrace. And this shit's going to pass too. With people standing up with the shit that's going on in the world, it's like you can only do so much and you can only control yourself. The change has to start with you. So if you want to see something in the world, do what you want to do. It's not egocentric or egotistical. It's like you're doing this. I'm changing myself. I stopped drinking. I been going on nature walks more. I'm connecting with my true self. I'm meditating more. I'm playing sports, trying to get my body in optimal shape. I'm eating more organic foods, eating healthier, eating more nutrition, eating and not overeating for the most part, right? And it's like I'm getting centered with myself so I can make sure I'm more ready and more optimized for the job that I'm going to start in a few weeks or a month or whatever it is. It's like I'm making sure everything is more in control, even though everything has its surprises. Everything's unexpected. Nothing's fully controllable, right? You're the only thing that you can control ultimately how you respond, how you react to certain situations. And ultimately, as long as you're growing, we're always growing, whether or not we see it or not. If you have a good intention, if you have a heart that's guiding you and leading you in life instead of just the ego mind, but you can use this mind as a tool, that's fucking amazing, right? This is what we truly need to do. Come from a place of love and appreciate, respect, be grateful for everything that there is. Doesn't mean you can't stand in your ground. Doesn't mean you can't fucking swear. Doesn't mean you can't smoke weed. Doesn't mean, it's just you're in control. Make sure you're in control in every situation. Make sure that you know what you are doing and do a little research and have fun. It's a seasons and cycles, and they're going to keep coming as long as this earth is here, and it will be here, right? Because we care. We know and we understand, and more people are understanding that we can't control as much as we think, but we can control ourselves. And ultimately, that is what it comes down to, ourselves. Not in some ego mindset, but it's us. I can't teach you everything I've learned because you have your own shit to learn, and you can learn that if you want to learn, right? I'm gonna learn my shit if I want to learn it, and I do want to learn it. Yes, it gets frustrating sometimes. Yes, I get upset. Yes, I get sad and depressed. I'm not always gonna be here though. This too shall pass, and it's true. I mean, I remember I was in a state of very suicidal depression type of vibes. And I didn't think it was going to end, but I wanted it to. I was like, fuck, I want it to end. But I learned stuff in those times, right? I learned certain things that I needed to learn from those certain experiences. And just because not everybody's been through that shit doesn't mean they won't be, and doesn't mean they won't learn the same lesson in some other type of way, right? It's life. So enjoy it. and live how you want to live. And with that being said, my friends, thanks so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm Scott Vlad. That's Stanley the Manly. Philip the Crazy Cat was on my desk earlier. We're just chilling. We're enjoying life and we're loving life. If you want to give the video a thumbs up, if you want to subscribe, and if you want to comment, that'd be sick. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Scott Vlad. Peace.